start this one with a 3 tight end look. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Check, hurt. 60 by 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Nothing, 19.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. He's got a man, it's McClure. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Washington.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
19, Tiger,
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Malcolm Koonce, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Smith from the gun on third down. Long, incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play on fourth down, 33 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's Genty. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They be on that rapid pay the bills. Now finish.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So after one, it's the Raiders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Here's first and 10.
And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Gay is good. Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, hey. Here's the goal.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Gino. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball to tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Austin Eckler now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Got to be careful.
A 5-yard gain.
On second down, it's Daniel. He'll drop this down for Eckler. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back where you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard
No
line.
gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniel. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff, running left is Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Smith now to throw on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Eckler on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, Daniel. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2nd down and 8.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniel. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
19 tight. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think 1st down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
Begin with a zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he will dive into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, and I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Eckler on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Hawk, set,
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Smith. To middle, he's got Tucker. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff to a tight end in the running game. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, they got the stop before he was able to score.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here we go with Genty. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, Daniels moving outside the pocket. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here we go, Scott.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Looking to Samuel on the outlet. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McClure. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. A pickup of 44 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing again. Daniel to the goal line and in. Harry McClure. Touchdown, Commanders.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll find Ctrash out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Ctrash. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
There we go. 306.
He'll try to pick it up with Ctrash, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go. Smith. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second down.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Run around the gut of Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, and it still stopped for no gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Viking, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, he'll throw with Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That was intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30. This is 1st and 10.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Gino. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Gino. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
7 Pirates, Viking, 18.
Here's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now, 2nd and goal.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. Forced out wide, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On 1st down is Smith. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
2nd down.
On 2nd down, Smith going up top. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a space open underneath.
Now it's second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Keno gonna throw through. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st down, Daniel. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's 2nd down.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the pub. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I can get it published. Huh, what? You don't believe me? Think a brown skin real can see the baby got get it. Go retrieve it, short, small. When I'm from Cali, cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now Smith. That is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
There on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Rolling to his right. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Stroud looking to throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. He's got daylight. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
On 1st down is Jeanty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain
now
on the
it's
play.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Jeanty. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception. The first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because
it's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A huge play there for Houston. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mixing up the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play you just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit it, partner. Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Gino. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They snap it to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's how you get right up off the mat, because on the last play they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But this time the guy scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. An effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting the wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll sneak it with Smith. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Just shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Smith keeps it on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Smith now to throw. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
the gun. Here's Smith. Open man is Tucker. Oh, good move. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Smith. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the Texans' 44-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Jensen. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Here's Smith. Pass taken in. Ball has been tight in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3.
Texans 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. Stroud rolling left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught by Kirk. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Stroud and company going for it. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Here we go, here we go. You ready to get us?
After the interception, here's Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at the 47-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
9-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Stroud out of the gun here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown,
Christian Kirk, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
The score, Raiders 17, Texans 10. Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. Finish the ball, hut.
They'll run with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? To throw is Smith. And caught by Thomas for a Las Vegas touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders go by 2 touchdowns. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And the Texans first down.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 19.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Raiders.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Open middle is Kirk, complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete here.
They certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Here we go, here we go.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a Las Vegas. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Raheem Mostert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Texans 10. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here as he's past the 30. They're able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but they expect to win this game. It has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's second and 3. And Stroud now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end, Bowers. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on third down, Smith. That is caught. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. So from the 17, here's second and 7. On the give, Genty. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throwing out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. It's caught inside the 25. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Stroud now. They'll roll him out right. That is caught by Dell. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Nixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Stroud working out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans get a bit closer.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands first team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he'll take this down to the 43.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Throwing now, Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
There we go.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Under pressure, the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chinn picks it up. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could